Hey guys, it's Amber. Today I'm here with a back to school makeup look. And you can use this even if you're not going back to school. It's pretty much just my daily routine of what I do. So here it is. So first I'm starting off with my Hangover RX primer. And I'm just putting that all over my face. Then I'm taking my Makeup Forever full cover concealer. I'm just putting it on any blemishes or dark scars that I have. Next, I'm taking my Real Techniques sponge, damp of course, and I'm just blending out the concealer and also covering up the sides of my nose where it gets really red. Oh yeah. Next, I'm taking a little cocktail that I like to mix. It's the Loreal True Match and the Loreal True Match Lumi. I'll have my colors down listed below if you guys are a similar shade to me. I'm just taking that on the back of my hand and mixing it up and applying it to my face. And of course blending out with the Real Techniques sponge again. I freaking love that thing. It's a miracle worker. And as you can tell from these clips, I really like to take my time on blending. Trust me, taking the time to do this will make a huge difference in your makeup look. So there I am, just blending away. Oh, and I also like to work in sections. This foundation doesn't really dry fast, but I don't know, it's just how I've always applied my makeup. How do you guys apply your makeup? Comment down below. And that was really sad because even though I put on that concealer, it didn't cover my dark scar. I don't know how to get rid of it. And then I also like to put just a little bit down your neck just to make sure everything's blended. And now I'm covering my dark circles. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I freaking love that stuff, obviously. But I freaking hate the pump. I feel like it wastes a lot of product because you definitely don't need that much. You feel me? So I just apply it with my finger, kind of blend it out a little bit, and then I take the sponge again and continue blending out. And I like to take a little bit on my Cupid's bow too, just to highlight. I feel like it adds a nice touch. And the lighting changed. Sorry about that. Now I'm taking my Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. But before I do that, I like to blend out just in case there was any creasing going on. And then I take my brush and I just pat it on there. And now I'm bronzing up a little bit. So here's my L'Oreal bronzer. And I'm just finding the hollows of my cheeks and tapping it on. Oh yeah, instant cheekbones. Then I'm taking it and I'm also putting on the sides of my forehead just to slim it down a little bit. And I'm also going to be taking it on the jawline and a little bit down the neck. Oh yeah. Now it's time for a little highlight. That's the Manizer by the Balm. And I'm sad because mine's broken. I'm just blowing it off a little bit because it's very pigmented. Although it doesn't show on my camera because my lighting's horrible. Now I'm taking my Loreal True Match Blush in Tender Rose. I'm just tapping it off a little bit and just blending it on my cheeks. Blush probably has to be my favorite step, that and lipstick. Just feel like it makes you look alive. Now, starting with the eyebrows, just brushing them out, and I have freaking weird flakes whenever I brush on my eyebrows. Does that happen to anyone else, or my eyebrows just weird? So I'm taking my Brow Stylist Plumper from L'Oreal also. God, everything's from freaking L'Oreal. I swear this video isn't sponsored. I just really love their stuff. So yes, I'm just taking it. It's a clear gel. I just like to brush them out. And now I'm taking my bronzer and I'm putting it in the crease of my eyelids and then just blending whatever I have left on the rest of my lid. This is just to help define your eye a little bit. Just give you a little something, you know? And magic, now they're both done. Next I'm taking the sparkly colored nude from my Lorac Pro Palette and I'm just putting it on the inner corner of my eyes, just using my pinky. You don't need a brush. And I feel like this just really helps to open up your eyes, especially if you're looking a little tired in the morning. Now I'm taking my Tarte eyelash curler and I'm just giving my eyelashes a few pumps, and I skipped over this because it looks really creepy. So there it is, there's one, and there's both of them curled. Now I'm going to be taking my Maybelline The Falsies Volume Express Mascara in waterproof and just applying my mascara. And of course I made a mess, so now I'm cleaning it up with a Q-tip and going back in with a little bit more bronzer just to blend out my mistake. And then I decided to go in with like 10 more coats, just kidding, but yeah, a few more just to add that volume. And I'm doing the bottom lashes and the same thing happens. So there I am cleaning it up again, like a 5-year-old with my mascara, I swear. And now they're both done. And for my lip color, I'm taking my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Prague. And I'm just applying it to my lips and blending it out with my finger. I feel like blending it out with your finger helps it look more like a stain than just a bam full-on lipstick. So that's why I like doing that. And last, I'm going to top everything off with my Urban Decay Chill Setting Spray. I practically bathe in this stuff. And this will just lock in your makeup and make sure that it's not going anywhere. Trust me. And that's the finished look. I hope you guys liked it and I hope you try it out. If you do, leave me a comment. Tell me how it worked out for you, or you can send me a picture on Instagram with the hashtag HelloAmber. And if you want to stalk me, I'll leave all my social media accounts down below in the description box. Love you guys. I hope you have a good first day of school or just a good day in general. And I'll see you later. Bye.
If only they knew what it looked like the rest of the room.
You know what's so funny is that I had just got on Instagram for the first time in like weeks. And I was scrolling down and I saw the picture of you with your summer favorites. It has like the bed all nice and made, and then like, right here it's even clean, and then in my head I'm like, this bitch cleaned that little area just so she could do this shit.
I had everything stuffed in this corner when I was doing
So
that.
now it's all stuffed over here.
Yeah.